The Inshore Fishing Association and Cabela's present the oldest, largest, and most prestigious red fishing tournament series in the nation, the IFA Redfish Tour. Slidell, Louisiana, situated on the northeast shore of Lake Pontchartrain and considered a major suburb of New Orleans, is the launching site for the third Lucas Oil IFA Redfish Pro-Am of the 2014 season.
Fishing's gonna be great, I believe. I think it's gonna be some good fish caught.
25 of the top touring Redfish pros have been invited to compete in the Lucas Oil Pro-Am and will be randomly paired with a co-angler for this 3-day event. Only the top 10 pros and co-anglers will advance to day 3.
These are the best anglers in the world. I mean, these are the top 25 guys in our sport, and 16 pounds a day is not too hard. You know, top 3 people will have that.
They're gorging on the pogie, so hopefully, we'll get the right bites tomorrow and give these guys a run for the money that's going to Venice, because I don't have a long run. I got a short distance.
Let's get out on the water for day 1.
It's a 3-day tournament, so the biggest thing about a 3-day tournament is you got to be consistent. And I'm guessing 16 to 16 and a quarter all 3 days will put you right up there winning the tournament.
Sounds like about half the field's running to Venice, so long runs on, hope the wind stays down. That's all we can do.
We'll start out with pro Billy Nicholas and his day 1 co-angler, Chris Morelli.
We're fixing to make a run, probably about 100 miles south, going to Venice. I think a lot of the field's going to head that way too, so at least half of us are going to head that way. Right now, those fish down there seem to be a little bit fatter than the fish up here are, so if you're going to win, you got to go for it. I think the weather's going to cooperate today and tomorrow. Chance on Sunday, we might not be able to make it back, but making the top 10's our goal at this point, so we'll see what happens.
Let's start. Good job. Good job. Let's just start.
I've been fishing these tournaments a long time. The Pro-Am format's a unique, kind of a special event for me. You get to fish with guys that you've never fished with before. We've never fished together, so I look forward to getting to know him and fishing with him. And to win this event would be, super special. I mean, it's to me, this is the elite of the elite right here.
Yep, beautiful. There's 2 reds sitting right there. There you go. You're on. I don't know if that's an upgrade, but we'll take it.
Fish, we just need to move up a couple more pounds just to stay alive.
More action from the Lucas Oil Pro-Am in Slidell when the IFA Redfish Tour returns. The IFA Redfish Tour is brought to you in part by Cabela's, it's in your nature. Lucas Oil, high-performance oil products. Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Hobie Fishing, Mirage Drive Pedal Systems. Ram Trucks, Guts, Glory, Ram.
When you pack your cooler for a barbecue or even a tailgate party, be sure to pack it with Chillin' Brew, powered by Arctic Ice. Chillin' Brew in a cooler can keep beer at the perfect drinking temperature longer than ice. Grab some brews and Chillin' Brew today.
With a great history in drag racing, and now into the marine market, Lucas is proud to offer an ethanol treatment for a wide range of boat motors on the market today. Lucas Safeguard Ethanol Fuel Conditioner with stabilizers was developed to specifically address issues associated with using ethanol-based fuels. Increase your mileage and performance with Lucas Oil High Performance products. Learn more at lucasoil.com.
Every curve, edge, line, and feature is designed for one quest: to seek, find, follow, and catch fish. It's all part of the Take Charge mission of the Ranger Saltwater Series. Experience the total performance difference at a Ranger dealer today. Whether you're trolling, bowling, drifting, anchored, or chasing the tide, these shallow water legends are built to fish as well as fly. Yamaha Outboards. You love the water, now own it.
The distances aren't getting shorter. The trucks are going farther. The 2013 Ram 1500 with best-in-class fuel economy, engineered to move heaven and earth. Guts, glory, Ram. The new Ram 1500, Motor Trend's 2013 Truck of the Year.
Welcome back to the IFA Redfish Tour here in Slidell, Louisiana. 25 of the top touring Redfish pros have been invited to fish in the third and final Lucas Oil Redfish Pro-Am for the 2014 season. Let's meet up with IFA Pro Blake Smith and his co-angler Dewey Holloway, who are making the long run to Venice.
Basically, we know it cuts our time down. It cuts our ride is longer, our fishing time is shorter. But in order to compensate, you have to have big fish. I mean, I could run 5 minutes from here and catch 100 fish that are 5 pounds, 6 pounds. But the problem is 14 pounds is not gonna do it. I've caught maybe 50 fish that were 7 pounds, but in Venice, I've got amazing fish. And they're a little bit harder to come by because the water's been real murked up. You know, we've had a wind blowing. The whole other side of the river has been real nasty, but I think that if we go there, we could have some quality, and we have a lot better quality. You get to catch a lot of big fish, which is unfortunate because I try and stay away from the big fish, but there are going to be some really massive fish there as well.
Dewey is just coming off a co-angler win at the Jacksonville Pro-Am, and he's a hot stick here in Slidell.
Hey, I'm gonna just fan you all day. Is that okay? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Don't be too big, Lord. Father God, let this fish measure. Let this fish measure. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She's short. Look at, she's been beat up. She's over. She gotta go back. Yep. I don't want to keep her.
Blake is also a bass angler by trade and is using those same techniques to get them in his Ranger here in Louisiana.
We're in a place like Louisiana, whether it's Chalmette or whether it's Slidell or all the way down to Venice, it's identical. It's bass fishing 101. I mean, I'm in a bass boat. I'm in the Ranger Z520C Intracoastal, along with other anglers too that are sponsored by Ranger. And it does everything we need to do. It runs down there. We can fish as skinny as we need to and also be able to make those runs. It's a technique that's not used here in freshwater, in saltwater fishing, but I flip a lot, and I'm from the South, I'm from Florida. We got the Big O, we've got Kissimmee, Toho, all those lakes. So I'm actually throwing a flipping rig. Got a bobber stop with a bullet weight on a 5/0 bass hook, straight shank flipping hook, VMC. And because when I set a hook, you'll see it's like Bill Dance, Hank Parker, and Hank Cherry all put into one. Please, Lord. What's she, a dolphin? Please tell me she's hot, dude. Golly! What is that?
She ate it.
She's heavy, man.
Back at the day one weigh and leading the field at the top of the pack is Dwayne Eshite.
Actually, it was a tough day today. We had a lot of fish around us, real good fish. Wouldn't eat. It was tough. Really not a Louisiana type of day. And then with about 30 minutes left, we had 2 fish we hooked, and it was the 2 fish we brought in.
Let's get out on the water for day 2. We'll follow along with Dwayne Eshite and see if he can't repeat his day 1 success.
A lot of it's going to depend on the sun. So if the sun holds out and we get sunlight, I think we'll do fine. But if the rain comes early, it's going to hurt us because most of us are sight fishing. And without the sun, it'll hurt us. Yeah, I really thought it was gonna be a tougher day. Main thing I was worried about was the weather. You know, I knew the tide was gonna be a little later. I knew the fish were in here, and I was hoping that the tide was gonna help me out a little more than what it did. Yesterday, the problem I had was that the water was out so low, I couldn't move like I wanted. And the fish were just so finicky, because what happens is the lower the water gets in here, the fish feel the boat pressure. And when you're trying to move, they just feel you, and they skittish. Today, this water's up about, I would say, another 6 inches right now. And that's why we just gotta just really take advantage of this 6 inches and try to get the bites that we can get right now. The right fish are in here is just taking advantage of their time and getting those bites. And right now the fish are feeding, it seems like, because we ain't getting many refusals.
More from the Lucas Oil Pro-Am in Slidell when the IFA Redfish Tour returns. Whether you're towing a lightweight poling skiff or a fully loaded bay boat to the IFA, there's a Ram truck with the capability you need. Find a dealer near you at ramtrucks.com.
Celebrate the start of a new year at the Yamaha Reliability Starts Here sales event. For a limited time, purchase any new eligible Yamaha outboard and discover the advantage of Yamaha advanced technology. Then, as a bonus, choose between a full 5 years of Yamaha warranty protection or up to $2,000 in Yamaha dealer credit. It's your choice. Added value at no extra cost. Reliability starts here, and so does a great deal. So see your authorized participating Yamaha outboard dealer today.
C.A. Richardson here for Power Pole, where every shallow water anchor is designed and tested to be extremely quiet. How quiet? Let's take a look. Hey guys. Great work, guys. Don't slam the door. Power Pole, deadly silent to help you catch more fish.
For years, they've quietly taken you where the fish are. But now the silence is about to break. With the incredible iPilot Link, your Minn Kota and Humminbird can communicate with each other, so you can hold on a spot like an electronic anchor, record and return to waypoints and paths, follow any depth contour, and more, all automatically and all from your Humminbird or the Link remote. They talk, and you'll be speechless.
Gulp Alive from Berkeley is the most revolutionary artificial bait yet. Its potent attractant acts like a blood trail in the water. And unlike live bait, you can recharge and reuse it. In fact, it not only outlasts live bait, it actually outfishes live bait. Yeah, that's what we thought you'd say. Gulp Alive from Berkeley. What you need to catch more fish.
The IFA Redfish Tour is brought to you in part by Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here. Pure Fishing, Berkeley. Catch more fish. Minn Kota Trolling Motors. Anywhere, anytime. Power Pole, shallow water anchors. Swift, silent, secure. Arctic Ice. Preserve an Arctic refuge in your cooler. Welcome back to the IFA Redfish Tour at the third and final Lucas Oil Pro-Am here in Slidell, Louisiana. It's day 2 of the event, and many of our anglers have run 100 miles south to neighboring Venice, Louisiana, including former IFA champion Fred Myers.
I feel pretty good about it. I've done this run many times, and our biggest trouble is trying to not catch the oversized fish. It's not the fact that we're not going to catch fish, it's oversized, and that's going to be our number one problem is catching fish that are not too big. Let me see, there's several of them. I got a power pole down. I'm on. All right, I'm gonna bring it right to you. Good job, good job, good job. I got some pliers right here. Mess him up. He's not the fish we're looking for, but you can't win if you don't catch none. So it feels pretty good. All right, I got another one. This one looks good right here. Oh gosh, he never took it. He never ate it. I can catch him again, hold on. That's him right there. Get it in front of him. Oh gosh. Out of 5 or 6 fish you see, they may be all overs, and behind those group of fish may be another 10 fish. So you don't want, anyway, it's a catch-22. You want to try to make sure you're throwing at the right slot fish. So you don't want to mess up the fish that are in that pond, and you try not to let them know as little as possible that you're there. I got him. I'm on. This is a keeper. Get the net. This is what we need. Good job. He's smaller than what I thought, but I mean, I know we have good fish. I mean, one of my fish was definitely well over 8 pounds, and there's multiple 8-pounders in there. So yeah, I mean, I think so. I think if you don't have a spot good enough to, try to win, then for me not to have that confidence, I probably ought not to go back. But yeah, I think we got enough to win if we can catch them. All right, 2 good fish, or 2 fish. Sorry, not good fish, but 2 fish.
Back at the day 2 weigh-in, Fred is close on the heels of the top spot in 3rd place, but still leading the pack is Dwayne Eshete.
I feel good. I mean, going in, what can you say? After 2 days, you're leading. I don't know what the spread is, but I feel good. I'm gonna go back and do the same thing I've been doing. Whatever happens, happens. I feel confident that we go in there and catch fish. Whether we catch the right fish, you don't know. That's all we can do is just keep doing what we do and plugging away.
Here are the top 10 anglers who will advance to fish on day 3. The top 3 spots, Dwayne, Eddie, and Fred, are all making the long run to Venice, Louisiana, and all have great fish, so it'll be a fight to the finish. Let's start out with Eddie Adams, who is just coming off a Pro-Am win in Jacksonville, Florida, and finds himself in 2nd place here on day 3 and a chance at a repeat victory.
Well, we got a couple of nice fish today. We moved from 6th place to 2nd place, and yesterday we had a little bad luck with our fish staying alive. We had a little less weight yesterday, but seemed to work out a lot better than I thought it would be. Losing 2 pounds, it's usually hard to compete in these tournaments it's usually by ounces, but it seems like everybody's kind of going up and down in this one, so we'll find out what's going to happen.
I got one for the box anyway. He ain't big, but he keep a Kelly.
Hey, gotta start somewhere. Gotta start somewhere, ain't we?
I always feel confident we can catch a few fish. I mean, just one minute you could have 12 pounds, next minute you could have 16, 17 pounds. It just takes a couple of casts. And that right fishing down there, just gotta hopefully poke a couple.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one there.
I seen that one coming.
Maybe it looked like a good looking fish.
Mm-hmm.
Long, it looked good.
He in this near as long as I do, and I think he's gonna be the one. I think he's gonna be the one.
Almost perfect. He is perfect. Look at that. I think we gotta weigh that one, babe.
Yeah.
Good fish right there, man.
Yes, sir.
He's 8 pounds anyway. It's bleeding so bad.
Eddie has a great fish in his live well, but it's struggling to stay alive. There's a penalty for any dead fish brought into the weigh-in, so he'll try and avoid that at all costs.
That one ought to straighten out a little bit. Got a bunch of them around here.
When we return, we'll find out who'll take home the $25,000 and the title of the Lucas Oil Redfish Pro-Am champion. Most of the IFA field of anglers trust Ranger boats to get them to and from their spots safely. Let's put your Ranger knowledge to the test. The Ranger Z500 series and 600 FS series feature what industry first that helps remove moisture from gear and equipment after a long day on the water? For the answer to this and for a Ranger boat that was built to be yours, visit mydreamrig.com.
Hobie Kayaks provide the ultimate lightweight fishing platforms that will offer anyone what they want when it comes time to hit the water. Hobie Kayaks' commitment to innovation, quality, and owner satisfaction is unparalleled in the industry. So when it's time for you to go kayaking, remember there's only one name to remember, and that's Hobie Kayak.
Celebrate the start of a new year at the Yamaha Reliability Starts Here sales event. For a limited time, purchase any new eligible Yamaha outboard and discover the advantage of Yamaha advanced technology. Then, as a bonus, choose between a full 5 years of Yamaha warranty protection or up to $2,000 in Yamaha dealer credit. It's your choice. Added value at no extra cost. Reliability starts here, and so does a great deal. So see your authorized participating Yamaha outboard dealer today.
At Amphibia, we've resolved to build a product that nobody else offers, using methods that nobody else is using, optimized for life on water and land. The choice of top bass fishing pros. Amphibia frames are designed to fit comfortably no matter how your face is shaped, to stay firmly in place through your most physical activities, and to float in water. Amphibia sunglasses are truly designed for life on the water.
The distances aren't getting shorter. The trucks are going farther. The 2013 Ram 1500 with best-in-class fuel economy. Engineered to move heaven and earth. Guts, glory, Ram. The new Ram 1500. Motor Trend's 2013 Truck of the Year.
Hey!
The Arctic Ice Tundra Series, capable of keeping your food frozen all day long. The Tundra Series is a portable, safe, and reusable alternative ideally suited to replace dry ice. Keep your food as frozen as the Tundra with the Tundra Series from Arctic Ice.
Welcome back to the IFA Redfish Tour here in Slidell, Louisiana. It's the final day of the Lucas Oil Redfish Pro-Am, and the top 3 spots are neck and neck. Let's meet up with Dwayne Eshete and his Day 3 co-angler, Bobby Allen.
Come on, babe. All right. Oh, he's handy.
He's bleeding too. Today was a tough day. You know, the weather changed on us. We had a front come through, northeast wind blew the water out. Everything, the water dropped, I'd say 6 to 12 inches on us real quick. Everything got muddy. It dropped so hard, it blew everything out, it got muddy. You know, the fish was still there. It's just, we're so used to sight fishing. And my biggest problem was I was scared I was gonna get stuck in there. And we could have most probably threw a carp, but just wasn't what I'm used to doing in muddy water. We want to see the fish, so we had to change up our tactics. And when you change up your tactics, you know, you don't feel confident. And you know, when you're doing something, you want to feel confident in what you're doing. So that's why we moved. We went somewhere else. I felt confident throwing a carp somewhere else because I caught fish there throwing a carp. So it makes a difference when you go somewhere doing something you've done before. So that's why we moved and we went to throw a carp somewhere where we caught fish before. It's the one, huh?
Yes, it is.
Bobby, that just won you some money. Bobby, that just won you some money.
That tastes good.
Okay, Bobby, put him in line with him. You can throw a little away. I'll try to catch another one.
Here, give me another one.
With 2 in the live well, let's enter the final weigh-in. Eddie Adams brought in 2 great fish, but it wasn't enough to take home the top prize, and he dropped to 3rd place with 43.37 pounds. Eddie did, however, finish out the Pro-Am season with Angler of the Year, a highly coveted title.
Angler of the Year, Mr. Eddie Adams.
I mean, you got to be consistent. I've won Team of the Year several times. Me and Dwayne won it. Just through, we very consistent fishermen.
When you feel like you executed it to the T, you had to change it
to 13. It's going to be close. I don't know. It'll be somewhere close.
Eddie's regular season partner, Dwayne Eshite, in a surprise upset, also dropped his spot here on day 3 with a final total of 44.19 pounds.
It's just, you're so close, you let it slip away. You feel like, man, the difference 7,000, 25,000, I was back close and just let it go.
And the sleeper champion who snuck up from 3rd place was Fred Myers with 2 great fish and a final weight of 44.47 pounds.
So your champion, Fred Myers. The total angler advantage for $2,100, a total of $27,000, 100.
We managed it, we did it, and I appreciate all my co-anglers. I thank my wife, Laura, and my son, Carter, and he was crying because he couldn't be here. And my little girl, Elizabeth, at home. I'll be home tonight, so I'll see y'all tonight.
Congratulations, Fred, and to all of our anglers battling it out here in Louisiana. Here are the final standings of the Lucas Oil IFA Redfish Pro-Am here in Slidell, Louisiana. Join the IFA Redfish Tour family. The IFA Redfish Tour regular season events are going on now. Enter your 2-person team, father, son, husband, wife, brothers, sisters, anyone is welcome. And all for a low entry fee. The events are only one day with over 100% payouts for the top prize. Find us online at ifatours.com and we'll see you on the water.
Bobby, we got 2 fish! You ready to go? Bobby, I just won you some money.